a little bit of math, a little bit of chest development. Who knew they could go together so brilliantly? Today, you gonna learn. Also, you gonna learn today.
You gonna learn today.
My man's getting the math ready already. Quick maths. You better be quick, because if you don't go so quick, you're gonna get stick. You're gonna get stuck with more time under tension, which is actually a good thing, but we're going to push the limits of that tolerance. So we're gonna wanna do it on the faster side. You feel me? So get your brain ready. We're gonna distract ourselves today with a little cognitive challenge. Not too much. We can all add, right? I think. What I can add up in my head for sure is this. A little self-motivation, a little instruction. Combine them, we get a program that's too nasty. Woo! Okay. You need a piece of paper. 8.5 by 11 is preferred. However, other sizes, we don't discriminate. All right. It's not about the size, it's about how you use it, that piece of paper. You need a writing utensil for that piece of paper. And finally, you're gonna need 2 caps. One from a whiskey, one from my Dasani. He's got 2, I don't know what they're from. One from a coconut water, I believe. Anyway, 2 caps. And if you don't have caps because you're a little more waste conscious than we are and you don't use reusable bottles, I applaud you. However, you're gonna need to fashion something that you can safely grab with your mouth. So nothing sharp, nothing breakable. This could be
Wine cork.
Oh, that's actually brilliant. A wine cork.
Marshmallows.
Another great one, marshmallows. What are those things called that you put the thumb inside while you're sewing? Yeah, a thimble. That's going to be nice. Anything else? Any other options, ideas?
I'm sure you could call up little small pieces of paper too.
Yeah, little spitballs, you know what I'm saying? But don't let it be breakable, so don't chip your teeth on it, right? 2 of those things. We all need 2. Okay? And right off the bat, well, we do need soft floor space as well. We're going to be on our bellies a little bit for the warm-up. And when you succumb to failure, you're going to want to plop down on a nice soft surface. So here's what we do. Numbers 1 through 9. And you can fashion it any fashion you like fashion. I have 3 rows of 3, a 3 by 3 square, if I may.
Does your 7 have a crossbar? Is it a cute
Come
7?
on, no, you know I only make cute 7s.
Cute 7!
But I've failed to make the cute 1, so Adam's gonna have to toss me that marker back when he's finished, because we only mess with cute 1s. All right, so I'm about to cutify this one while you get your things ready. And now we're prepared to get this math on, this quick math. Soft floor space, 2 bottle caps, piece of paper 1 through 9. Let's get it cracking. Starting on your belly, we don't need the paper and the caps just yet. We're gonna get ourselves warmed up, of course. No cap. Get on your belly, like a son. And if you were with us yesterday, number 66, for the bed workout, the nap back workout, if I may. You're already sore a little bit in the upper back, so this should be easy to activate and get cracking. If you're coming into this cold, that's fine too. Always with pushing skills, with pec pushes. We need the ability to retract and shrug our shoulder blades slightly. It requires a lot of muscle, requires very careful coordination, and so to match those goals, we always warm up the back on these push days. So this first exercise, you should feel upper back, traps, rhomboids, etc. We're going to lift as much of the chest off as we can. And then I'm imagining I just jumped in a pond, bloop, and I'm going to swim that breaststroke. I'm going to make a big set of circles out as far as I can, as far out as possible, all the way down, and without letting my hands touch the floor, I'm going to scrape up my sides, and I'm going to come back to the mouth where I started. Now we're going to do it in the opposite direction, just to work the opposite coordination. Now I push the bubbles away in a big sweep, and I pull it back into the mouth. Then I reach, get that breaststroke, bloop. Back here, open up the other way, and as much of the chest off the floor as possible during the whole time. This is number 5, mouth, other way, 6, mouth, out, 7, out, 8, out, 9, out, last one, 10, and out. Very nice. Now we have our arms wide, level with the chest and shoulders, shrugging the shoulders back, lifting the toes so we're on the knees, and then we push up from here. A very, very wide, very light push-up. Let's go for 10. Here's 10, 9, shoulder blades squeeze back, 8, 7, lay 6, 5, and notice the fingers turned out to the sides, 4, 3, do it, 1, and relax. Should feel quite pecky because it's so wide. It's a little more isolated than our standard push-up that we're going to play with later. Round 2, back to that breaststroke. We did 10, now we get 20 for round 2. Lift the chest, bloop, 1, other direction, 2, in the biggest circles you can, reach in all directions, 3, 4. It's always challenging to breathe here, 5, because we have our body pressure down on the rib cage, 6, but find a way to breathe, do it smoothly and slowly and fully, 6, 7, definitely feeling yesterday's work, 8 at this point, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, big stroke, 18, 19, and lay 20. Quite fatiguing right off the bat. Wide, very wide, like we're doing a fly, a dumbbell fly, and that's what this is here to simulate. Shoulder blades must come behind the neck. We can't let them drift forward like that. So squeeze them back. Fingers turned out to the sides, all the pressure's in the heel of the hands. And let's go for 20. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, breathe, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, another 10, 9, 8, shoulders back, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, good. Don't mind my counting. It doesn't matter. Third and final round of the warm-up. 30 of each, of course, as the numbers follow. A nice little pattern there. Sequential. Ding! Breaststroke for 30. Not looking forward to it. Maybe we go a little faster. Fast breast. Which brings me to my next topic. Fluid dynamics. Right. If we move too, and he knows all about it, he's quite an avid swimmer there. If we move too quickly, this is for kayak, kayak time too. Too quickly. We're gonna break through that water friction we're looking to pull ourselves around with. So moving faster doesn't always mean you're gonna move faster laterally through the water. Is this true? That's true. Okay, so I guess we're not speeding up our breaststroke. Here we go for 30 slow, painstaking reps.
Sorry, that's physics.
Lift up, stroke, 1, stroke, 2, stroke, 3, stroke, 4, the strokes, 5, stroke it, 6,
Beef stroking off.
7, 8, more, 9,
I'm on the spot.
reach, 10, 11, 12, 13, lucky number, 14, halfway, 16, 17, old enough to smoke,
Not anymore.
19, oh really, that's right, 20, that's great,
Hand smoke now.
22,
It's up.
23, jump man,
Crazy
24,
motion carry.
25, 26, 27, 28, 29, and the dirty 30. Of course, 30 fly style knee push-ups to match in 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4 for the pecs, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, lucky number, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, come on,
It's a
23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Love it. Is that enough or do we need 40s? 40 it is. Here we go. Breaststroke. This will go a little faster. Ixnay on the Uidflay Dynamics Day. Did I get it? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, sweeping. 4, 5, scrub the ground. 6, 7,
left foot this time.
8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, wax on, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, stay with us, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, almost there, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. Wow.
Who's that?
Fly style, knee push-ups, 40 quick ones. Cap off this warm-up. Let's go in 3, 2, fast. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Shoulders back. 6, 7. Puff the chest out. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Make it a back exercise. 14, 15. Squeeze back. 17, 18, 19. Fatigue. 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. You can keep your hips on the ground. 33, 34, make it lighter. 5, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. Tapping out. Beautiful. Now, it's time to map it up. Grab taps or your more sustainable items. got a paper 1 through 9. However you want to place the numbers, make sure you spread them out though on the page, so we create as much motion as possible. Here's how the game works. Whatever number we cover, we have that value. So if we were to cover 2 numbers, let's say 4 and 5, how about that? If the page looks like this, 4 and 5 are covered. We have a total of
9.
9. 4 plus 5 is
9.
So what if I have 1 and 2?
Trace.
3. Simple. It's just addition. There's nothing else. So we can go as high as 17. We can go as low as 3. And any way you want to do it. Of course, different sums have different options on this sheet. We could draw the number 6 in a couple different ways, right? If I said make 6, we can do 5 and 1. Actually, that might be the only option on this page.
2 and 4.
2 and 4. There we go. So we just found 2 different ways to do 6. That means we're going to have several correct answers when it's time. You cannot do this. You can't stack them up and double it on one number. Okay, fair. So is there any sum we cannot achieve between 3 and 17? It's always there. All right. Maybe?
No.
Is there a number we cannot create?
As long as it's below 3 or above 17.
Okay. Like, yeah, all right, sweet. Let's do this. So when I call out a number, we're going to cover the numbers we need to create the sum. So 2 caps equals 1 sum, and we'll go from there. Here's the catch, of course. We are in a push-up position, and we're moving these with our mouths only. Pick a push-up style. If you can do 10 push-ups standard, you're going to be in the standard push-up posture. If you can only do 10 on the knees, you're going to be on the knees for this whole thing. So choose your style of push-up to make it a challenge. And then, of course, we're going to do it with control, with smoothness, without rushing. And that's how we're going to create a nice challenge. For 90 seconds, here's the process. We're in our push-up. Right underneath the face. You can start the caps wherever you want to start them. Have that mat underneath you just in case you want to fail, and relax. And for 90 seconds, we'll be here. I'm going to call out a number, and that's the sum we create by moving the caps. And immediately as after moving, we go right back into the plank. And you can do whatever you want to find relaxation so that we can stay in the game for 90 seconds. Shall we? Get your cups, or your caps, rather, ready? And we begin in 5, 4, 3, 2, 90 seconds of the game begins now. Let's start with the easiest. We're going to create the number 3. Only one way to do this here. When you're ready, hop out. Good. Take a breather. Let's make the number 7. Let's make the number 11. Let's make the number 14. How are you going to make 14? Let's make the number 4. Good. Let's make the number 8. Make 8. Let's make the number 9. Let's make the number 12. And relax. There's our 90 seconds. That got damn spicy.
Did I go to my knees?
You feel me? Yeet! And if the knees is still too much, you can always be on the knees and put that paper up on an elevated surface, like a chair in front of you, maybe a pillow in front of you, any way to get it off the floor to make it a little bit easier, right? What we do in between, very, very simple. For the same time interval, I'm here in a cross-legged or open figure 4, or whatever's comfortable to be down on your seat. We're up here making a T. I got my pinky side up just a tad, and I'm trying to avoid arching. I want to be flat or slightly bent forward. And I'm pulsing, very small. We've done these wax off, wax on. Today is up and back towards the pinky side of the hand. We're just chopping. Tiny little pulses. Small range of motion is good. Sustain for 90 seconds. In 3, 2, begin. Let's get it. Big full inhales, complete exhales. A lot of today's are going to be about keeping ourselves calm so we can think about summing the numbers. And here we can tolerate that constant pain. 1/3 complete. And we don't want to double fatigue the front delts, so make sure we stay in the T and we stay a little bit bent over. That's going to help us rest for the push-up that comes next. If we bring the hands too far in front of the body or we go thumbs up, we're going to be double taxing the front delts. It's going to ruin our push-ups. 30 seconds, stay with me. Great endurance right here is going to be developed. Waiting for that bell. Please help me, bell. Oh, God. Relax. Oh, just in time. Wowzer, wowzer, wowzer. I need to sip of my watt. That was killer. Nicely done. Does it make sense? Mike says, I've always hated math for a reason. But today it's actually saving us. I found there are some tricky ways, maybe between two numbers, if we can find ways to only move one of the calves. You feel me? Did you find a couple of those opportunities?
Oh, yeah.
If you can do that, more power to you. That's your intellect saving a little bit of physical work. Totally fine. You solve the problem the way you want to solve it today. 90 seconds is quite long, so we'll take a little break. And let's get to round 2. Wherever your caps are, you can leave them right there. And like we said, if you find ways to only move one cap to achieve the sum from one number to the next, excellent, excellent. Look for those opportunities. We'll try to set them up. And as long as you're in that hands and knees or hands and feet, you can do whatever you got to give the pecs some relief. You saw me going to a little downward dog action to give my pecs a break, and then I come right back into it. You can do whatever thing like that you want as long as you don't move your foundation. Round 2, starting in 5, 4, develop the pecs and the push muscles for your bench press. 2, 1, game on. Let's begin with the number 9. I'm already there. Let's go to the number 4. 7. 10. 11. 17. 6. 8. 15. 12. And relax. That's our 90 seconds. Get ready for those pulses. You can sit on the knees, sit on the butt, wherever you need to go to tolerate this.
I don't like this.
I don't like this at all. This is murder. Think slight upright row. Let's make it not just these pulses, but a little bent, a little bit in Salem witch trial. What are those things called?
Stock holds?
Is it a stock hold? Bonus points in the comments if you can confirm the terminology there. Those wooden things, your head pops through, your hands pop through. Is it stock hold? It might be a stock hold. Put yourself in that stock hold. So slightly bent elbows, head and neck forward. Push elbows and pinkies. So like a little bit of rowing happening. So we can get a little bit of shoulder blade motion as well. Stocks.
Stocks.
Yeah, so there it is. That's the number. Crossbar. Still, that disappoints me.
They need a name like
Crossbar.
in their bold name. An elegant, bold, cute.
We'll come up with some. Yeah. So more bonus points for coining a cute term for the little cross on the fancy 7 that you should have on your piece of paper. Otherwise, like 7 ain't cute enough. It's not as cute as it deserves to be. All right.
Make its eyebrows on fleek, please.
You know. 90-second in the stop in 3, 2, yeet. That must have been terrible. But at least it held the weight of your arms.
Yeah.
Unlike this. But of course, we're only here for 90 seconds, so I'm sure people were in this for days. Miserable. Yeah. Murder them. Oh, major endurance getting developed today. I apologize. Also, you're welcome. Stay calm and tolerate. 25 seconds remain. Stick with us. Oh my goodness.
It's like after this long I lose coordination of what my muscles are doing.
10 seconds, stick with it. Help. Keep moving.
Help me, Tom Cruise! Hit the fire!
Give yourself a hug. Because that's what we need at this point. Just a little love. It's going to kill the fatigue for us. Alright, take a breather. Take a sip. We get into round 3 of the abuse. Let's not forget, in that push-up posture, the way we're going to make the best out of this, get the best physical results with the least amount of unnecessary pain, is when we're down there moving those numbers, we squeeze the shoulder blades back. Never forget the most important detail of the push-up. It lives there. When we're in the bottom position, still squeezed. When we're pushing through, still squeezed. Avoid this. If you want to use that posture, do it as a tool to rest once the push-up is completed. So let's say we did that number. Boom, I'm pushing away. And then if I want, I'm gonna go out of it to relax. And I'll get right back in to do the push-up. What we should avoid is letting them move during the pushing. You dig? Round 3. Starts in 5, 4. Focus on the form. 3, 2. Work your brain. It's on. Squeeze those shoulder blades back. And let's make the number 6. Let's make the number 9. $13. 15. 4. 7. 3. 8. 16. 5. That's it, relax. Oh, solid. All right. I guess we're gonna add to the misery. Why not? We're gonna do that fluttering in the Superman position. Let's trap ourselves. It's gonna be a little more honest, a lot more brutal. I'm here, on my belly. I don't care what's happening with your knees. You don't have to lift the knees like our usual Superman. I'm just gonna be doing this whole thing. As long as the palms are off the ground, you're doing the right stuff. Try to stay level with the shoulders or a little bit in front. Avoid the A. We'll work that later. So stick with the T or the slight Y. 3, 2, begin the pain. Chin can be up, it can be down, whatever serves you, whatever feels comfortable. Already hate this, but at least I can see the watch, which might make it worse, I don't know.
Watch pot never boils. You know, I read a really great book on the history of glue. I literally could not put it down.
Smooth. You see, we both bent our elbows quite a bit to reduce the leverage. Let's check and get straight again. We got 30 seconds. Stay with it. Relax. Wow. Round 4? Who knows? Does it even matter?
No.
Abuse is abuse. It's difficult to quantify the volume here because this is a task-based workout. We're not just doing push-up reps a la standard, which makes it fun, right? Switch things up a little bit, get freaky. Let's begin. Continue focusing on the push-up form. Finish the push-up. When you want to take a break, go to something else then. Go to the downward dog or the hunched plank. In 5, 4, 3, 2, the game is on. We're going to start with the number 5. Make a 5. Make a 9.
9.
Make 4. Make 6. Eight. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 17. 10. Relax.
I was failing it then.
That was serious. Definitely losing it. All right, now we make the A. Want our bellies down here. Let's go pinkies up.
Fancy.
Always tea time. Which is ironic because it is not tea time, it is A time.
You know, it's always tea time for Mr. T.
But does he golf a lot?
No, he's just Mr. T.
Tea time? Here, this is the move. Again, shoulder blades, lift, and A. We're not gonna do this. Don't let the shoulder blades drop. Get them off the floor as far as possible. So make like the rocket man. Skydive. 90 seconds of pulsing in the A. Pinkies up. Mr. T, begin. Lift the chest, lift the shoulder blades back. So the upper trap should really catch this one. Do whatever with your head and neck. Chin can go down, back of the neck can be long. That's probably a little more comfortable. Keep skydiving.
Oh.
Oh, goodness. That caught up quickly. 50 seconds remain. Not even halfway. Pulse it, baby. Oh, yeah. Ugh. Stick with it. It's getting nasty. Rear delts. A little bit of the triceps even. 9 seconds. Stick with it. We're on 9. Relax. That might have been the worst one yet.
It was.
Goodness gracious.
Oh, who would have thought?
Simple A. More water. Here we go again. let's see. Let's see here. How about some subtraction? A little minusing, shall we? Flip the script so we can make as high as 8, and if we stay positive, as little as 1. Is this correct?
As 8.
As little as 1. Yeah. Okay, so now when I call out the numbers, you're going to place the caps. What we want now is the difference between the higher number and the lower number. So right now I have 9 and 8 covered. The result is 1. Now we're subtracting. I cover a 6 and a 4. What's the result? You heard the genius?
Math skills, quick maths. Nothing but a team.
A math team. Subtraction now. It won't get any higher than 8, and let's keep the numbers positive. So 1 will be the lowest. Get in that position. Flip the script on the brain in 3, 2, 1. We're up. Let's begin with the number 6. What two numbers, when subtracted on the board, give us 6? Four. What two numbers subtracted on the board give us 4? And of course, many options. Number 1. What gives us a 1? Seven. What's going to give us a 7? What, when subtracted, gives us 3?
We got easy to remove 1 cap.
Mm-hmm. What gives us 8? Only one option. What gives us 2? What gives us 6? Four. Relax. Good. Let's repeat those A's. That was toasty. Yay! Yar. Repeating the skydive A's. 90 seconds. It was effective, so let's get another dose of that good medicine. 3, 2, begin. Lift the chest, collarbone is wide, and pulse. Whatever you want with the head and neck. The only way the back of the neck will get a rest is if you put the forehead down. You can do that, totally fine. Especially if today is a tech neck day. If you're spending a lot of computer, phone, tablet, desk time, then maybe give the cervical section of the erector spinae a little break and put that forehead or that cheek down. If you're looking to add endurance to those muscles, however, keep that chin lifted. And feel the fatigue build. 30 seconds left. We're doing well this round. Stick with me. At least now we understand it. We know what to expect. It makes things a little simpler on the brain. "15 seconds. Work those support muscles. Relax. There it is, we made it. Oh, wow. Jump in. do we go from here? So now I'm going to mix it up. We'll call it out. I'll say add to get 5. And then we'll pick 2 numbers to add to get 5. And then I'll say subtract to get 1. And then we'll subtract 2 numbers to get to 1. So wait for the instruction, and we'll do the task at hand. 90 seconds. Once more, flipping the script on the brain. While when we add this anxiety from the physical feelings, it becomes a little more complicated.
That's why puzzles are so hard near the end of Survivor, because the contestants are continually fatigued. And it could be a simple puzzle, but it takes them 20, 30 minutes to get it.
Imagine that they're not eating much,
They're living on
not drinking much fresh water.
Part of the game, baby.
Totally.
Think of this as Survivor practice if you ever wanted to apply.
NBC, if you're watching, he's ready. Starting in 3, CBS, oh it is? Damn. Sad.
What we gotta do now, quick maths.
CBS, sorry, if you're watching. 3, 2, begin. Let's add to get 15. Let's add to get 3. Let's subtract to get 6. Let's add to get 15. Add 4. Subtract 1. Add to get 6. Subtract to get 8. Subtract to get 4. Subtract to get 1. Add to get 16. Relax. There's the interval. Very good. We're back to seated or kneeling, whatever serves you. Put ourselves in that stock again. Shout out to the Salem Witches. It ain't easy. 90 seconds. Begin. I guess it's a little perspective though. I'd rather be here during the COVID pandemic than
You live during the Spanish flu and the Salem witch trials?
ridiculous. Can always be worse.
Yeah, think of it. If you created some elixir that was making people like healthy again, someone could just be like, yeah, that's a witch.
That's a win.
And then just kill you.
Damn. It ain't easy. Mmm.
I don't like this.
$15 seconds. Right.
Oh,
Wow.
oh. Wow. this round 2 minutes long.
All right, you heard the man. No more 90 seconds.
120, baby.
120 it is.
Just for you guys.
Might as well. Because you know the other rounds were so easy, so we're gonna have to crank this one up.
We can't get without more.
Stronger.
Here we go. Back to basics, but we're going faster. Addition only, sums only, but it's rapid fire. 2 minutes, do what you gotta do. You're gonna see me go to that downward dog quite a bit. It is what it is.
It is what it is.
Kill him. 3, 2, quick maths. Game on. 7, 4, 16, 5, 4, 3, 16, 5, 7, 9, 12, 16, 17, 13, we're getting there. 3, 17, 3, relax.
Holy.
Got it done. Back to our favorite. A's. 2 minutes of A pulse. Let's do it seated. You can be on the knees here. You can be cross-legged here. Whatever serves you. We'll show you one of each. Difficulty won't change much on either option. 2 minutes of A pulsing. In 3, 2, 1. Game on. Finish the workout right here. Actually, that's a lie. I have one secret move after. It's simple though. But let's focus on this first. Let's get through this one. Mini A pulses. And I'm already failing. See me rounding the shoulders forward. I gotta remind myself to keep them back and puff the chest out a little bit. We are bent over. Keep it that way. Targeting those rear delts, teres minor, rhomboids, middle and upper traps. In the heart, always the heart. Because it takes a lot of that to sustain this bullshit that we're putting ourselves through. At least we get to share in that though. And at least we get the results out of it. Yeah. Stronger brain, stronger body, stronger will. All things guaranteed if you've made it to this point in the workout. "45 seconds. Hang in there with us.
30 seconds. Stay close. Stay strong. 15 seconds. Last shot at these. Get that form right. Chest up, shoulder blades back. When we're the most fatigued, let's be the most careful about. The brutality.
My calculations did not foresee this outcome.
Okay. For the finisher, real simple. We're going to target the pecs. We got good front shoulder, good tricep. Great ab work, by the way. Whenever we do these push-ups, it's not like the bench press in that the core has to translate what the feet are doing. So that minute and a half round, all those minute and a half rounds that we did, that 2-minute round, we're effectively planking the entire time as well. So the abs are going through the same static roll as they would in a 2-minute plank. We got that. We got that as a little bonus sauce, a little extra crispy onions on top of the burger. You feel me? Not the main work, but static abs always. So we built the core as well. We're gonna do, I don't like that 2 minutes, it's too much. We're gonna do 1 minute of isometric hold towards the bottom of the knee fly style push-up. So the one we warmed up with, the super wide one from the knees, we're gonna hover the chest right above the floor. You can always make it lighter by putting pieces of the belly down on the ground. So you can see from the side here, while I'm on the knees, gotta tuck the shirt in to demonstrate. Get all Poindexter on you. After all, this is a math class. So you can see from the side, my hips are off the ground. I'm still doing knee push-ups. Or I can arch and put the hips on the ground and just do the cobra version. Either way, we're achieving the movement. So you just choose how heavy you want it to be. Every inch of belly skin you lift off the ground to the waistband, the heavier it gets, and vice versa. So we're going to do a minute hold at the bottom, and you choose how heavy you want that to be. Toes up, so we got it in the knees. You can lift the waistband or keep the waistband down and just lift the chest. I'm going to try to keep the waistband up. But we need to make sure the elbows are bent. If the elbows are straight, we're not getting as much isolated pec work as we're looking for. 1 minute of this begins. You pick your form. Sustain no motion for 1 minute in 3, 2, begin. As long as the elbows are bent, we're good to go. It's up to you to decide how much of the torso you want to get off the ground. I've got my waistband off the ground. That's going to be the heaviest version. You can always put that waistband down. Stick with it. We're already halfway through. Just hang in there with us. To the pecs and the gut, and a little bit of tricep action too. 15 seconds, wherever you're at, stay like a statue. Strong to the end. Relax. We made it. To cap it off, we might as well get 20 reps. Toes up, fingertips out. You choose your version. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Seal the deal. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and the final 10, 9, 8, 7, 6 to the finish line. 5, 4, 3, 2. Congrats. It's over. We got it done. Simple math, yes. Simple task, not so much. Excellent work. It was a pleasure sharing that one with you. And with you, my friend.
Thank you.
Always a pleasure. Keep getting after it, whether you're home with nothing, whether you got a full equipped gym, inside, outside, buddy, no buddy, you're feeling down, you're feeling great, anything in between. Whatever the situation is, you're gonna act like a nomad. You're gonna use your knowledge, your engine that fuels you, your creativity, and you're gonna get after it. You're gonna find a way to get after it. So cheers to you. Gut, 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 gut. I'll drink from the fountain of motivation. We'll see you tomorrow for another one. Stay strong, my friends. It's right there. Stay strong. Subscribe, turn the notifications on, download the Nomad workout, iOS. All those things are great tools to help direct your motivation that you already have. That thing we cannot teach. That thing we cannot give you. And it's really difficult to find tools to develop that. So the recommendation stays the same. Just find a way to get after it. And in the practice of getting after it, we develop that unshakable motivation. So that when it's a day you're not really feeling like doing it, you're not really wanting to do the task you gotta do. I don't wanna do these emails, I don't wanna send these letters I gotta send today. But because we're used to that practice of doing the stuff anyway, we got that engine that's gonna carry us through. Continue your practice. We'll continue ours. And I'll see you here tomorrow. Oh yeah.